Alright, Shalom Akim. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash for allowing me to do another lesson. Yahweh is who the world really calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world really calls Jesus Christ, and there's no God beside them. And give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And today's lesson is going to be entitled The Son or the Man of Sin Being Revealed, or something to that extent, according to the book of 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. And it comes by way of a few articles I found, which we're going to get into, as well as his post that I seen. You see the elder brother Taza War in the camp. He put this lesson up. I mean, not this lesson, but the post where you see the doctor falsely, and it says the man who gave us AIDS. You know, by pushing everybody to take the, well, you already know the story. If you don't read, read the caption. You know, by pushing the world to take the, the jump shot, thus giving everybody a sickness, illness, because he is as deaf and cannot be satisfied. So let's grab the precept and we're going to get into it. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that day of Yahweh Shai is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Alright? So, as we see, let no man deceive you, because as Yahweh Shai even said in the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, that that's actually the first thing that he told his disciples, that there's going to be many that's come, say they come in the stead of the Lord, say they got visions, that the Lord is dealing with them. However, the scriptures say what we should watch out for: the sign of the times, and along with the sign of the times, Esau Edom will be revealed, because in these times, alright, there's going to be massive uproars of the people. Alright, in these times, there's going to be martial law by the Gurga troops, and it's going to be by none other than these Edomite nations. Okay? And the people are uproared because of they beginning to see that the kings and priests, the kings and princes, the leaders of their world, alright, have fucked them over. Alright? And when you go into the main culprit of things, it's actually the IMF. Okay? Which is spearheaded by none other than the Edomite, the American Edomite, otherwise known as the elites that run this world. Through America. Alright? So it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, except there come a falling away first, and we definitely fell away. This is why the average Israelite calls himself, he characterizes his nationality by a color, either by a color or by their oppressor, by something that your oppressor named you, which is really a derogatory term. Alright? Which shows you again that we the Israelites, because the scriptures say that we be called bywers and pirates. So if you call your, the Puerto Ricans call themselves rich ports, Dominicans, call themselves by which Dominican goes back to Saint Dominic, which those the followers of Saint Dominic were known as Dominicans, or the dogs of the Lord. Alright, so they call themselves dogs by calling themselves a Dominican. So it says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Now, when you go into that word perdition, right, it says destroying, utter destruction of vessels, of perishing, ruin, destruction of money, the destruction which consists of eternal misery and hell. All right, and that man of sin is known as the red horse in Revelations. All right, and it all leads back. Well, let's get that. With everything we go into, or everything we say, we're gonna back up. This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out a horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given to him a great sword. So this red horse, right? This horse, which a horse represents power, and this horse was red. And it speaks about the things that he would do when he had that dominion, or when he had his chance to shine, so to speak. And it says, and there was given to him a great sword. Now we go to Genesis 27, right? As the scripture say, precept upon precept. This is the book of Genesis chapter 27, verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling is as the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live. You see? So this is the blessing that Esau received. And by his sword shall he live. And thou shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay, so that red horse is representative of Esau, which Esau, all right, his nation, Esau is the man, all right, but the nation that came out of him would be known as Edom. And when you go into the name Edom, it actually means red, right? This is Genesis chapter 36, verse 1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Check it over here. Right? Edom. Where you see Edom equals red. Edom in the Hebrew would be Idam. Okay? So now let's go back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that they shall not come except they come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the son of destruction. Okay? So this man has to be revealed prior to us getting out of here. Like I said, it's going to show the proof. It's going to go to prove who's the spearhead of all these prophecies, which of course we know is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but he utilizes men upon earth. He utilizes men upon earth to play out prophecies. Okay, and what was it? It was a video I just seen. I forgot the brother's name, but he was doing a lesson on how now Esau has these human eating robots. So what you need that for? Because this devil plans on bringing a lot of death. And then other prophecies such as the MOTB, which we already see that in the works. And we did countless videos on the beginning of that, how that came to pass. And for those who don't know, it was by a guy by the name of Dr. Carl Sanders. And, you know, coincidentally, so to speak, an Edomite who was given a task to, I believe, it was to create a microchip to help a paraplegic, you know. But the consequences of having that RFID chip in you, which he went into it, he was going into how the consequences of having that in you, you know, is that you could receive a grievous sore, you know, and that's according to what? Revelation 16, which the chip is spoken about in Revelations 13 and 16, Revelations 14 and 9, Revelations 15, and I want to say Revelation 16, you know. So all roads lead to Esau Edom, you know, but all roads lead to prophecy, and prophecy, which once again is spearheaded by the Lord through Esau Edom. Now, as we read on, it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he is God. Oh, and another thing brothers could look up as far as this devil being the son of perdition, all right, the son of destruction. It's actually on YouTube for free. It's on the YouTube movies. It's called Zeitgeist Addendum. Zeitgeist is spelled Z-E-I-T. Let's see. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Zeitgeist Addendum. Brothers, check that video out, man. It shows you how this devil is the son of destruction. All right, how he goes across the world and he puts people in a massive debt, you know, or he starts wars that he knows that's gonna put that country in debt, and then he comes back and offers that country a offer they literally can't refuse. You know, brings in the IMF, and then once they can't pay off the IMF, you know, then he either steals their resources, basically has them sell off their resources for super cheap to nothing, you know, which kills off the economy. So this man is the son of perdition, you know. The scriptures say even the tree's gonna rejoice when this devil is taken down, saying no fellas come up against us. Okay, so this is the book of who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, sheweth himself that he is God. Okay, but now let's go to